So, following up on what Greg said, I'm going to talk about the remedial repair design and the implementation of the remedial design. Repair design was implemented to identify the geotechnical and structural investigations. These investigations include the stabilization of building foundations, repair of settlement, induced building damage, and the correction of the construction defects. The options of remedial evaluation included the pressure grouting, compaction grouting, underpinning the micropiles, as well as jet grouting. There were some issues with this remedial design. You had to conduct a thorough forensic evaluation, and some keys to success would include the accuracy, cost effectiveness, feasibility, the quality control, and assurance. So I'm going to talk about the pressure grouting, which was the least effective, and it was uneven treatment, poor control, and the inability to verify effectiveness. The compaction grouting was good ground improvement, but no other advantages for the foundation were found by using compaction grouting. The jet grouting was the most expensive and had the potential to result for minor remediation. So the method that was chosen was the jet grouting, and this was chosen because it allowed the underpinning from a single side of the strip footers. This allowed work to occur from the exterior and within the main corridor, as you could see in these pictures. The structural remediation design. So this analysis showed all walls were still within the acceptable limits, and the technique used to discover the missing rebar that was found was the electromagnetic rebar detector. So the chosen method for the structural remediation design was a steel angle bracket, which was installed between the plank and the bond beam at the top of the wall. This issue addressed the using the method that was used. So supplemented the connection between the wall and the plank and extended the bearing length of the plank. Also supplemented the connection between the floored diaphragm and the shear walls, as you can see in this picture. That is the steel angle bracket between the CMU wall and the HCP plank. So the implementation of remedial design. So the strategy of repairing the five-story hotel was quite simple. The foundation had to be conducted first, so the structural repairs can be completed afterward. The owner requested that the hotel was to remain optional during repairs. So the technique used to do this to make the owner happy. So the first floor rooms in the west wing were taken out of service during the interior foundation repairs, and the additional rooms were taken out of service on a rotating basis so the structural repairs can be done. So the implementation of remedial design was also used jet grouting. So jet grouting is an improvement process that uses high pressure fluid jets in combination with grout impregnation and mixing to concrete or to create solidcrete columns. The jet grouting process was electronically controlled. So the coding behind this controls the fine optimum rotation rate, the lift rate, and the treatment frequency for the soil conditions. So lessons learned about this jet grouting is necessary to provide double jet grout treatment and upper more clay fill soils to ensure more homogeneous solidcrete columns that achieved the 4 foot minimum that was in place there. So after the double treatment process, this limited the size and quantity of the unmixed soil, which created clods within the finished concrete columns. So this was an effective procedure to improve the jet grout effectiveness in the fine grained soil as well. So lessons learned throughout this process is necessary to provide double jet grout treatment in the upper more clayed fill soil. After double treatment process, this has limited the size and quantity of unmixed soil clods. within the finished soil concrete columns. This is an effective procedure to improve jet grout effectiveness in the fine grained soil. So during the jet grouting process, we also found some wood debris was encountered, resulting in the many clogs of the vacuum lines. To overcome this problem, they created a pre-cut of the upper area of the footing to open up an area where the wood could accumulate without clogging. And thank you. That's it.